One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game ready to clean that up. Let's keep going down throws.
Not until she sees the room, but I'm gonna do that.
Let's do one room at a time.
That's a fact. Yeah, we gotta get some curtains though, some different ones, guys. Picked up 2 different colors.
And
that's a fact. Yeah. You went to sleep like 30 minutes ago. I just like broke out the boxes and put them outside. Yeah. You went to class already? Like online?
no, I didn't know. It's in person, but it's fine.
You said they're gonna take it serious?
Well, they don't take attendance. Like my morning class does it, and then this class does it.
Got it. Hey. Oh, what's going on here?
Because let's face it, they work all summer hoping to a birthday game to get the win, and then you don't carry it on from there.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. 1st and 10, there. Down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down now got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during their meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that? You know, he should have touched the balls, but they weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. To throw, Kelly. Caught on the swing, touchdown. Kylan Granson, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This is a crew that come out.
and they just did it on that play.
Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there with his feet incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here nearly is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Again, it's Watson. And the throw going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage. On second down, it's Taylor. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Kelly to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. After 7-3 the score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Kelly. They'll set up the screen to Taylor, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Kelly. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Good job, man. Way to hold on to it.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, It can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. To throw is Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Kelly. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Kelly. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. A play fake. Now Kelly. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This an easy one, 23-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front and they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to.
There he goes, Amari Cooper, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 78 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a give to Taylor. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play action, it's Kelly. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Kelly. Able to find his man, Woods. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Kelly looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Watson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Kelly. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to...
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Kelly to throw. Bulldozes past him. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a first down throw. Kelly. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And some room to roam now. 133 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, Kelly. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Get a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On first down, it's Kelly. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Miles. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Kelly out of his hands quickly to Pittman. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Colts. Kylan Granson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one. Watson off play action. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know it's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. Watson on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Ford. Dances by him. And he's going to have a Browns first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Watson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ford. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Draw play to Ford. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They run with Ford. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, He's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on third down today, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Kelly to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw is Kelly. And that will be incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Again, it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hardy. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Ford. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Jerome Ford, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now down by 1. 1:14 to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. He's back to throw. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Looking, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.